here because some water springs coming out here in Jericho. The most famous spring is known as Elisha Spring. Okay, Elisha, not Elijah, Elisha. Okay, Elisha Spring. So it's a little bit green. It's kind of oasis because some water springs at the bottom of the hills here, in the fissures, some springs coming out. In a minute, I'm going to show you Mount Temptation. Here, between Jericho and Jerusalem, is known as Judea Wilderness. Jesus was fasting 49 nights and 40 days, 40 days and 40 nights, and the Satan told him, I will make you those rocks, you know, I will make those rocks, change those rocks into bread. Okay, now to the right side, you see a little hill with some military installation, and next to it you see another hill with a wall in the top. The hill with the wall in the top, that's Mount Temptation. The wall is earlier than Jesus' time. It's from Hashmonaim time, Judah the Maccabee time. Now in front of Mount Temptation, on the Jordanian side, is not well seen right now, we have Mount Nebo. Exactly in front of us on the Jordanian range, we have Mount Nebo. What happened on Mount Nebo? Moses saw the promised land and he could not enter, and he passed away on Mount Nebo, Moses' gravesite in top of Mount Nebo. It's just exactly opposite. It's not just right now well seen. I would say like this: Jericho, definitely Mount Temptation, let's say, is a unique location. When you're going up on Mount Temptation, whenever you look, whenever side you look, landscape is changing. We came from the north, we saw how gradually it's changing from green into desert. You look to the south, it's becoming more and more desert. You look up to Jerusalem, once again it's changing very fast from here, almost 1,200 feet below sea level to 2,500 or 2,700 feet above sea level. Okay, it's changing very fast, so it's quite a unique location. Whenever you look, landscape is changing. Jordanian side called King Hussein Bridge. The Israeli side kept the name Allenby Bridge. General Allenby remains from 1917 when General Allenby crossed here. Yeah, that's leading into the border, crossing on a Jordan River. Yeah, in 35 minutes you are in Amman, in Jordan, the capital of Amman. Yeah, you cross to the left. I mean, you cross here to the left, you cross the Jordan. 35 minutes uphill, you reach Amman in Jordan. You go to Jerusalem, you are climbing. Yeah, no matter the side.
Here we see a minaret over on the other side, indicating it's a Muslim section of Jerusalem. We're having breakfast here. I got like a yogurt with some fruit and some boiled eggs here, and some looks like cheese, some cottage cheese. Pearl got the same thing, but she got some cereal and some chocolates in milk, I guess. So we're ready to have our breakfast this morning. Here's some of the salads, some of the eggs and everything for breakfast. A lot of vegetables, which is really good. Here we have the boiled eggs. Then if we look over here, we have the cereal with yogurt. That's really good. And these over here are cheeses. Looks like it's quiche or something. I'm not really sure what this is. Then we got the cheese that's here. Over here, some desserts, some chocolate, and some butter and margarine, I suppose. It looks very delicious. Then over here we have the rolls for breakfast. So everything looks pretty good. So I guess we should start eating so we can meet our bus in a while. It's about 6:55 right now. We're having lunch here on our break. We just came from the overlook of the Jerusalem and the Mount of Olives. So we're getting ready to have a little bit of lunch right now. Some beautiful paintings here on the wall.
In relation to the model, we are standing on which mountain? In relation to the model, we are standing on which mountain? Mount of Olive. Yeah, we are standing on Mount of Olive. And yeah, we are standing on Mount of Olive. People who came to Jerusalem 2,000 years ago, let's say when Jesus came to Jerusalem, he stood, you remember from this morning, on Mount of Olive when he wept. That's what he saw down here. Yeah, that's what he saw down here. When we are standing today, Valerie, when we are standing today on Mount of Olive, what we are seeing down here?
Jerusalem.
No, I mean, we 2,000 years ago, he saw the temple. What we are seeing right now, yeah, he saw the temple. But now, when you are standing on Mount of Olive, what do you see down here?
The Kidron Valley.
The Dome of the Rock. Yeah, you see the Dome of the Rock. Okay, he saw when he came 2,000 years ago. That's what he saw. He saw the Jewish temple. Okay, but today when we are coming to Mount of Olive, we are seeing the Dome of the Rock built exactly in top of the same spot.
Dome of the Rock is
and now, so the first thing, yeah, Dome of the Rock is the one with a golden dome which we saw this morning. Yeah, but 2,000 years ago when he came over, that's what he saw, no dome. For the Herodian temple, huge complex. Yeah, huge complex. The temple was 3 times higher than the Dome of the Rock. Okay, the temple was 3 times higher than the Dome of the Rock. Now, first of all, just generally looking on the city, you see 3 walls. The city had 3 walls. The first wall, straight ahead, you see the wall. Yeah, you see a wall like cutting the city like 2. Yeah, it's like in the middle. In the end of it, you see some towers. Yeah, that's actually Jaffa Gate on the other side. And the wall, the first wall goes from the wall and then all the way around to the left, around Mount Zion, above Hinnom Valley, and here above of the Kidron Valley. Okay, that's the first wall. And you can see that's Mount Zion, all of it is inside city wall. Because today, most of it out of the city wall. Okay, but those days all inside city wall. So that's the first wall. Second wall, you see a big fortress like with 4 watching tower, yeah? You see a big building. In a minute we'll speak about this important building in Jerusalem. Yeah, you see those 4 towers and a big fortress like protecting the temple. And the second wall goes, yeah, from this building, from this fortress, all the way around to Jaffa Gate also. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Valerie, do you see the second one?
Yes.
Yeah, from the, yeah, all the way around. Yeah, it goes a little bit like this. And the third wall, you see here to the right side, all this huge wall around, yeah? That's a third wall. Third wall was not exist time of Jesus. It actually had finished in the year of 44 AD, time of Herod Agrippa.
Okay.
Okay, was not exist. The third wall was not exist during time of Jesus. Now, the temple itself, actually on the temple, they used to have a fence written, a death penalty for non-Jews to cross this fence. And then women can go into this first court. You see the court that was known as the women court. and then man can go a little bit further around the temple.